with the Dragonite, and Rock Slide is going to hurt. I don't think it's going to KO, though. Let's see if they're going to bait. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Yeah, definitely should have gone for the Rock Slide there. And now he's going to try to catch a Rock Slide. Is this a Rock Slide? Oh, nice. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shrady, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about some Master League battles. That's right. By the time this video posts, I'm pretty sure the Great League will be around for you guys. But for me, Master League is still here, so I'm going to go ahead and do one last Master League video. But before we get into that, I wanted to go ahead and promote myself. That's right, me, Shrady. So I posted a Phasmophobia video. That's right. Way super crazy, like no one's ever seen Phasmophobia on YouTube before. But hey, I did spend like 8 hours editing that video, so if you are willing to go and check it out for me, I'd really appreciate it, because it didn't get much love when I posted it. So yeah, there will be a link in the description for that. So I'd really appreciate that. Yeah, prayer emoji. Alright, so let's get into what we're going to be talking about today. This guy, again, that's right, 2 videos in a row. Or technically, it doesn't really matter. 2 videos in a row, Sirfetch'd. But this time, he's in the Master League. And also this time, I actually have the right logo beneath my face. That's right, here, pause this. Yeah, pause that. Yeah, remember in the Sirfetch'd video, the Great League one, that there was a Master League logo down there? I didn't have to change it or anything, but I definitely f***ed up and left it. Okay, you know what? Let's get into the team he's going to be running. Oh, that's right, these battles were submitted to me by, Yeuseu. I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelled. Maybe I have a weird way of pronouncing things sometimes. But anyway, let's take a look at Yeuseu's team. So he's got Dragonite in the lead with Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, and Hurricane. No surprises there. And then he's got the one, the only Sirfetch'd with his little leek sword and his cucumber shield, with counter, close combat, and leaf blade. Now he did say that he had Night Slash for like the first battle or something like that, and he changed it to leaf blade, I'm assuming because he probably ran into a Swampert. And then he's got a best buddy Metagross in the back with Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, and Earthquake. Okay, alright, now we're getting into the set. Future Shrady's got a little bit of work to do because this video is, I think it's already sped up, so I had to make some adjustments, but here we go. So he's getting into a Dragonite mirror match here. Let's see how he wants to play this. Looks like there's some lag or something. I don't know what both of the Dragonites look like. They're stuttering. Not exactly sure what's going on there. So the opponent's going to throw a Dragon Claw, and you guys know how his health is going down quicker than the opponent. I mean, his IVs are only, they're not that bad. Okay, and the opponent just lets it go. If the opponent shielded that, they probably could have just Dragon Breath down at 1. But here comes Metagross, and yep. Okay, here we go, Swampert. Okay, so he did say that he had Night Slash at first, and he ended up changing it to Leaf Blade. So I'm assuming this is when he decided to change it, because he's like, oh man, I could really use a Leaf Blade right now. Hydro Cannon coming through, that does massive damage. Holy crap. Sirfetch'd is not the tankiest in any of the leagues, as you can tell. So he's going to build up to a bunch of, just a lot of stuff here. He's got a lot of energy. He's going to throw this Night Slash. The opponent's going to shield, being like, oh, and now he's going to throw another Night Slash. I probably would have gone for the close combat there, because the opponent probably thinks that, oh, he doesn't have Leaf Blade. Okay, never mind, he gets both shields. Just kidding. What do I know? And the opponent's getting super greedy there, but they are able to throw this Hydro Cannon at the right time here. And I'm assuming he's going to come back in with this Meteor Mash and throw a Meteor Mash, or with this Metagross and throw a Meteor Mash instantly, because if he doesn't, then he's risking to get hit by an Earthquake or a Hydro Cannon. And all he has to do is make it to this Meteor Mash. A Flamethrower won't KO quite yet. He's good. Yeah, he's fine. Flamethrower would have come close at this range. So he gets to the Meteor Mash in time, able to take out the Togai Kiss. Alright, so picks up a positive lead against a Haxorus. Goddamn, there's a lot of Haxoruses around, aren't there? Haxoruses. Alright, so the opponent switches into a Metagross, and here's what Night Slash is good for, so I can understand the reasoning behind running Night Slash originally, because he's going to be able to hit Metagross for super effective damage, but that's about it. That's the only Pokemon that I can see. I mean, if you're using this specifically as a counter to Metagross, then it makes sense. And he's building up to the close combat, going for another Night Slash, trying to throw the opponent off guard with their counts. And then, oh, that's rough. I don't even think this is worth a shield. I mean, I guess to win switch advantage it is, but man, because you're pretty much just going to go down instantly to whatever comes in next, right? I don't know if you're going to get to a close combat. I probably would have tried to go for the close combat because that Haxorus didn't have any energy. Or, yeah, you wouldn't have got to it anyway, so never mind. What do I know? Are you going to come back in with the Dragonite and probably get hit by a Dragon Claw here because the Haxorus does have some energy, but it's not going to KO by any means. It's going to take him down to about 40%, and then the opponent's going to come in with a Magnezone, and Hurricane is double resisted here, but this will bluff an Outrage. Outrage would do a lot of damage here, so probably going to get a shield, and then gotta watch out not to get farmed down. There we go. Gotta force the Magnezone to throw, and Mirror Shot's not gonna cut it. Okay, I guess it does. All right, so this is rough. You gotta get hit by a Wild Charge, and then you gotta throw the Meteor Mash. If I was the Magnezone, I'd be farming up to 2. So yeah, he's gonna win just because the might lose. Yeah, he lost. He definitely lost. That was an L. Okay, never mind. GG. Magnezone. God damn it, Magnezone. Magnezone is like my least favorite Pokemon to go up against. And if you guys have been around for a little bit, you know my team. My team is Dragonite, Metagross, Gyarados. So I've got no counter to Magnezone at all. My best counter to Magnezone is Dragonite, believe it or not. And you're probably saying, why not Metagross? I just have better luck with Dragonite. I have better luck forcing them to throw a Wild Charge and then landing a couple Dragon Claws. Alright, so he picks up a negative lead and he's going to safe switch into his Metagross there. I like that play. And the opponent comes in with a Shadow Machamp. This isn't that bad because he's going to be able to get shields. Cross Chop's going to do a little bit of damage, but not that much. Cross Chop's a pretty weak move, so he's over farming here. Going to throw this Meteor Mash before another Cross Chop goes through. Definitely going to get a shield here. That's the thing about this matchup here. You're definitely going to get shields. And the opponent is getting too greedy. Yeah, that's what happens when you get greedy. You got to throw that Cross Chop. You can't farm down. Alright, so that's going to be coming through. He gets both shields, which is amazing. Probably going to come back in with the Dragonite and just farm it down. That's what I would do. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to come in with the Dragonite. And Rock Slide is going to hurt. I don't think it's going to KO, though. Let's see if they're going to bait. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Yeah, definitely should have gone for the Rock Slide there. And now he's going to try to catch a Rock Slide. Is this a Rock Slide? Oh, nice. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the Machamp gets deleted there. Okay, so that is a very nice sack swap right there. And then the opponent's going to come in with a Garchomp. This is okay. I might even go for the close combat because there's no shields left on their side. Leaf Blade's just kind of it's not a bad move by any means, but it's just relatively weak in comparison to close combat. And he's kind of daring him, like, go ahead, go for the Outrage, I dare you. Sandtomb's coming through, and then he's going to be able to throw another Leaf Blade here. This should be taking out the Garchomp. So, yeah, if I was Garchomp, I probably just would have gone for one Outrage, because that's your best bet on getting anything through. And then he's got 2 shields here, so this is fine. He's going to win this easy peasy. No lemon squeezy, but what am I talking about? I don't know. Alright, so Hurricane's going to be coming through here. This is going to be doing quite a bit of damage. About like 30%, I don't know, 40%, 35%. We'll say 35. I don't know. I'm not a numbers guy. It does a percentage of damage, we'll say that much. Okay, so I'm going to just be able to shield this and then should be able to Dragon Breath down or go for the Dragon Claw, either one. Probably just safer play is to go for the Dragon Claw. But either way, still got a Sirfetch'd that can do like 1 or 2 counters worth of damage if he needed it. So, GG. Alright, so Sirfetch'd is looking okay. I'm not going to say it's looking good by any means. And I did get a comment the other day from Daniel Neary, and he was saying that it actually helped him gain. He lost a bunch of elo, and then all of a sudden he started using Sirfetch'd in the Master Premier, and then he gained like a bunch of elo. So yeah, whatever works for you, you know what I mean? And some Pokemon are going to work better than others. Alright, so he gets in a lead with the Dragon Breath Gyarados here. This can go either way. It's very shield dependent, but he does outpace the Gyarados to the charge moves if the Gyarados goes for Crunch, which is the only thing they can go for in order to hit for neutral. So let's see if this is going to be a bait. It is a bait. It's a very nice call there. So he should be able to Dragon Breath down at this point. He's going to have to shield one of these Aqua Tails, but I think it's worth a shield to win switch advantage here. Going to be able to Dragon Breath down and has a Dragon Claw loaded. Let's see what comes in. It's going to be a Metagross and throws the Dragon Claw to avoid being farmed down, or not to avoid being farmed down, but before he gets farmed down. And then he does switch to avoid being farmed down. Okay, so the opponent's going to come in with a loop. Oh, what? What? I'm sorry. Did you just see a Sirfetch'd, like one of the better fighting types in the game, and you switched into a Steel type? Excuse me. Alrighty then. Well, mistakes were made. I will say that much. I think he realized his mistake and was like, oh, yeah, sorry, Lucario. You're dead now. Alright, so close combat coming through. Does get a shield, so very nice. And he's going to get farmed down, unfortunately. And he doesn't really have a response to a Metagross, but he does have his own Metagross. And he can... What is he going to do? Let's see. He's going to come in with a Metagross. Okay, makes sense. And this Metagross does have quite a bit of energy, so I do expect them to bait here. Okay, they don't bait, so that's pretty good now. I'd just go straight Meteor Mash here and then try to sack. Probably going to get a shield here. And then, yeah, I would try to catch an Earthquake on the Dragonite, but obviously I'm not too good at this kind of thing. So, yeah, that's pretty much what would have happened to me as well. So, it happens. Especially with the new way that the game is working, where, you know, you try to switch out and it doesn't work because Niantic just said, no, you're not switching out. Yeah, that happens to me all the time. So, no worries there. But that was his win condition, was to catch an Earthquake on his Dragonite. So, oh well. Alright, picks up a positive lead. They're going to switch into a Metagross, and here comes the Sirfetch'd. See, like, the problem is that, look at the Bullet Punch damage, though. Like, it's chunking away as quickly as the counters are. So Psychic is coming through. That would have easily KO'd. He looks like he's farming up to 2 close combats here. And I think the Metagross might be close to another Psychic as well. So let's see. They're just going to let it go. Okay, very nice. So let's see what they come back in with. It's going to be a Machamp. He's just going to go for another close combat here. Let's see if the opponent decides to shield. They do decide to shield, so very good call on the opponent's end. And then he's going to get farmed down, but the close combats debuffed him to the point where he didn't get farmed down as much. So that's pretty nice. And then he's going to come in with his Dragonite. You can tank a Rock Slide from this range, so and you're not going to get countered down too easily. So he is going to get hit by a Rock Slide, and then he's going to do a little bit of chip damage before he, I guess, I don't know. I'd probably stay in here, to be honest. All right, he's going to switch out into his Metagross, which most people would say that Metagross is a better response than Dragonite is to a Magnezone, but personally, the way I like to play things, I have way better luck with the Dragonite. So he does shield a Wild Charge, which is very good, and then he throws the Meteor Mash immediately to avoid getting hit by another Wild Charge. He does get a shield, and the opponent needs to land 2 Wild Charges here, so it looks like they're farming up to 2, but they were not counting the Bullet Punches. So here comes a Meteor Mash to take them out, and it's just that Machamp left, and this, yeah, this is GG. He's going to be able to get to a Meteor Mash here. This Cross Chop's not going to KO. Cross Chop is just not a great move. I think maybe running like Dynamic Punch or Close Combat and a Machamp would make it a little bit more viable. But I don't like Machamp in the Master Premier. But that's just me personally. My playstyle doesn't really call for it. But I think, like, you know, people aren't going to really expect a Dynamic Punch or a Close Combat. They're expecting a Cross Chop. And obviously, like, if you farm up a bunch of energy, like when I go up against a Machamp and they go, you know, past 5 counters and they're not throwing, I'm always like, is this a close combat? Am I about to get one shot? So I usually shield because, you know, anxiety. Alright guys, so if you went on to enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel and you're still here, you're at the end of the video, then you have to subscribe. That's the rules. If you make it to the end of the video and you watch the whole thing, you have to subscribe. That's just how YouTube goes. And if you don't, well, then what's her name? Wojcicki, that lady. You know who I'm talking about, right? The lady, the YouTube lady. She's gonna come get you. All right, I'm gonna stop talking now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Take it easy.